Okay, we're going to do a battle report here with everyone's favorite Cole Markroff here. I'm going to try out a Necron list against him. I've got the Stormlord here, Orokin the Diviner, 5 Scarabs, 5 more Scarabs, 5 Warriors, 5 Warriors, a Catan with Writhing Worldscape and Lord of Fire, 5 Immortals, a Lord with a Warside, Mind Shackle Scarabs, and an Orb, a Cryptek with a Chronomatron, 5 Wraiths, 2 with Whip Coils, 2 Spiders, 1 with a Fabricator Claw, 2 more Spiders, and forgive me for the proxy here, one with a Fabricator Claw, and 7 Lich Guard with shields. I'll let Cole go through his list here.
Alright, so I have a Rune Priest with Jaws and Living Lightning, 5-man Grey Hunter squad with a Melt-A-Gun and a Rhino, 5-man Grey Hunter squad with Melt-A-Gun and a dual Las Cannon Razorback, 5 more Grey Hunters with a Melt-A-Gun and a twin-linked Las Cannon Razorback, 5 more Grey Hunters and a Las Cannon twin-linked Plasma Razorback, and another squad with a Melt-A-Gun and a twin-linked Las Cannon Razorback. Then we have a unit of 3 Thunderwolves with Thunderhammer Storm Shield and a Storm Shield guy. Another unit of 3 Thunderwolves with a Bolter and a Storm Shield Power Fist guy. Then we have 2 units of 5 Missile Longfangs, 2 Wolf Scout units that have Power Fist Combi Melta, Wolf Guard attached to them, and then there is another Wolf Guard with a Combi Melta attached to the Rhino squad.
Alright, we're going to roll up a book mission. Go ahead and roll for mission. 3. Alright, 2 objectives. Go ahead and roll deployment style. Pitched battle. Alright, well, we'll get to deploying. Well, let's roll off for initiative. My choice. Well, I guess I'll go first, Cole.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, well, deployment's done. Here's the board. We've got an objective over here in my deployment zone. Ematek and his unit are over here. Lich Guard with their Mind Shackle Lord. A few Spiders, some Scarabs, and over in this other piece of terrain here we've got some Warriors. Catan and the Wraiths with another unit of Warriors in reserve. Cole's got his objective underneath the Rhino here. He's got most of his army in that entire quarter, except for the 2 scouts in reserve. He's got a good chunk of the board pretty empty. But there's not much over there, so. Alright, Cole, you going to try seizing the initiative?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. A 1, so he loses his first turn. Alright, we'll come back at the end of 1. Alright, after an exciting turn 1, I just sort of shifted around, moved up a little bit, and Ematek's Lightning put a wound on a Thunderwolf and wrecked a Razorback. So we'll see how Cole's turn 1 goes. Not a very exciting turn 1, but it's Night Fight. What do you expect? Okay, end of Cole's turn 1. His shooting, he didn't even spot a unit with Night Fight, and the Orokin Tan combo put a wound on one Thunderwolf, and then on the other unit I got another wound. None of the vehicles got immobilized, so that's about it for the excitement of the Diviner, so we'll see what turn 2 brings. Okay, not much action. I stunned a Razorback with Ematek's Lightning. Sort of playing sit and do nothing here. Some Warriors showed up, camped out near the objective, and a big pile of Scarabs piled into the Thunderwolves, and I got lucky and got a wound on the guy that was wounded with the P-Fist, so 2 wounds on 1 base, and I wounded up the Thunderwolves, so, and one of them's out of armor, and we'll see what happens on Cole's turn 2. Alright, well, a massive charge, and the worst case scenario happened for me. I got 1 Scarab left with a wound left, with a full unit of Thunderwolves as well as a unit of Warriors in there, Grey Hunters. I killed one of the Thunderwolves that was in the wounded unit. So it's not looking great as far as I won't be able to hit this unit, but he also came in with his scouts and tied up the Wraith. So we'll see what happens here on turn 3. Okay, Captain Powerfist here held out and took a Wraith out with him. Well, just killed a Wraith. So the Wraiths are holding tough, but I was hoping they would kill those scouts off. Over here, the other Scarab unit piled in. I'm down to just the 3 Scarabs, but they put a wound on a Thunderwolf and kept the Thunderwolves locked. The other unit wasn't able to make base, so they scurried along. The Lich Guard have advanced over here. And on the back side, the Tomb Spiders, the Warriors, and Emetech's unit are holding strong. So we'll see what happens. Bottom of 3. And Night Fight has continued, and Orican has not gone crazy yet. Okay, a lot happened this turn. Captain Powerfist, even despite the 12 Wraith attacks, took 0 wounds, so he held out. Over here, the Thunderwolves cleared out the Scarabs. The Rhino that was here full of guys, the guys got out to tie up the Catan, costing 4 of them their lives. 3 of them. The Rhino moved over here. The Priest is hidden there in the Thunderwolf unit. They surrounded him to protect him. The Lich Guard here took a wound and reflected Longfang shots, breaking this Grey Hunter squad, so they're falling back. And his other Thunderwolf moved up to Operation Layered Defense, I guess. So we'll see what happens here on turn 4. Okay, thanks to the Chronometron, still Night Fight, and Orican is yet to transform. Over here, the Lightning killed the Lone Thunderwolf. The Lich Guard charged into the fleeing unit and didn't consolidate as well as I was hoping, but they're still up here. And the Catan got the squad down to 1, and he rolled Insane Heroism, so he's holding tight. And the Fist, I finally got 1 rend in on those Wraiths, finishing off that Fist. So they're hanging out by the Warriors, and the Warriors managed to immobilize that Rhino that popped smoke, so avoiding tank shock nonsense. So see what happens here at the bottom of Cole's 4. Okay, turn 4, Cole's Scouts came on, barreled into the race, and proceeded to have all 5 die except for the Power Fist, so that was kind of a replay. Catan finished his man off and moved up. Cole's shooting downed all but 2 of the Lich Guard. Only 1 got up, and the Thunderwolves charged in, and due to Resorbs and Invul saves, not a single Lich Guard is down, but he's down a Thunderwolf, and now the Mind Shackle's in with his P-Fist. But that's about it. His entire army pretty much shot at the Lich Guard. So we're going to move on to turn 5 here and see if I can press into that objective. Okay, the Wraiths finished off that last Power Fist. They got a 6-inch consolidation. Cole made his Mind Shackle Scarabs. He made about 58 practice rolls, and then the one that counted he made on 2 2s and a 1. But all for naught, as he took down a Lich Guard. The P-Fist guy still died, and he had 1 wound on this guy, so I piled in, so I'm kind of kept clean from shooting. A few of my units moved up. Orican's gone berserk, and he's now a crazy Catan, but he's just chilling out on an objective. And the Night Fight is continuing, so it's still Night Fight this turn. Oh, and the Warriors wrecked this Rhino. So Cole's down to an empty Razorback there. He's got a 5-man unit and 2 Longfang units over behind the ruins here, and a 4-man unit. A Rune Priest out in the open, and 4 guys in area terrain. So we'll see if he's able to keep me away from his objective, or else it'll probably be a draw. So we'll see what happens at bottom of 5. Alright, so Cole fired his army and wiped out the Catan, as well as killed a couple Wraiths despite the Night Fight. He failed his Mind Shackle Scarabs, but then made every invul he was forced to make. So if it ends now, it's a draw, so I'll let Cole roll because he's sweating pretty good.
Goes on.
Goes on. Alright, we'll see what happens turn 6. Okay, top of 6, I finally finish off that Wolf. I gunned down a couple Grey Hunters here. The Wraiths jumped over and wrecked that Razorback. No, it doesn't look that way. Oh, there we go. WYSIWYG. Then on the back side here, this is essentially what Cole's army is. He's got a unit of long fangs, a unit of long fangs, 2 units of warriors, and a razorback and a priest over there. So he's hanging tough on that one objective, and all the way across the board is my unit of immortals holding mine. So we'll see if Cole's able to hang on. Top. Okay, Fury of Missile Launchers killed the Wraith. He jaws. It killed my Lord, a Spider, a Warrior, and a Lich Guard. Lich Guard got back up and proceeded to charge the spiders. I've got 2 wounds on this spider, and his priest has a wound, so they're just locked in a bitter struggle. And we will roll to see if the game ends. It ends. A draw. What a crock. Cole holds on. Well, it was a pretty good game. I wasn't able to get to that objective, but I don't know if turn 7 would have allowed me to get there, but it would have been fun just to kill Cole's minis for another turn. So, it was a good game. Any thoughts there, Cole?
No, not really.
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it.